Hi guys, it's Jessie, and I decided to do a tutorial over the look I was wearing in my drugstore haul. I'd had a lot of people ask if I would do a tutorial over that, so I thought I would show you guys exactly what I had on and how I did it. And I was wearing MAC shadows in that video, so I'll be using the MAC shadows in this tutorial, but I'm going to show you some really affordable drugstore dupes for each of these shadows that I have. So the first one is that I used is Brule, and it's just a matte, hopefully you'll be able to see it, skin tone color. And the dupe for it would be Wet n Wild's Brule, and this one's like $1.99 or something like that at you can get at Walgreens, Walmart, any of those that carry the Wet n Wild products. So this one is almost identical dupe for that one. The next color I'm using is the Naked Lunch. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this with my lighting. My lighting is like really cruddy today. But this one is the Naked Lunch. And the dupe for it that I have in my collection would be the Wet n Wild Mega Eyes Eyeshadow. And this one is in Fine Wink, which looks like that. I mean, they're pretty identical. So that's a really close dupe for that one. And then another one I'm going to be using is Wedge, which is right here, and it's just like a matte brown color. And the dupe I found for it, and I'm sorry about the thunder, if you can hear it in this video, it is thundering and lightning and raining out, so I apologize for all the extra noise in this video. So the dupe for Wedge is in this Expert Wear eyeshadow trio in Sandy Dusk, which looks like this. And it's from Maybelline, and you can get this one. I got mine at Walgreens, and it looks like that. I mean, they're almost identical in the texture and the way they look and everything. So that is an affordable dupe for Wedge. And then the last color I used, and this is my outer corner color, is Woodwinked, which is right there. And I know this one's like a really famous matte color, but a color I found that's like really close to it is the Maybelline Eyestudio, and it looks like this. It's got a light pink side and then that coppery brown color. So I'll open it up if I can get it open and I'll show it to you. So that one is like really close to Woodwinked. I mean, almost identical. So there are some affordable dupes, and I'll put the names of each of these shadows and their dupe below the video so you guys can have that. And this look is just really soft and simple, if you'll be able to see it. I mean, this is what I've been wearing like every day. I can wear this, to take my little boy to school, or, to run to the grocery store and things like that. So it's just a soft, simple look, and I hope you guys enjoy. So if you'd like to see how I did this, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and prime my eye, and I'm just going to use Painterly Paint Pot. So I'm just going to dab it all over just to counteract any redness or anything I have on my eyelid. You can use concealer, I mean any kind of base that you want. You don't have to use this one. This is just what I have out, so it's what I'm using. Okay, to get started, I'm going to take the first shade, which is Brule, and it's on the top. It's a matte one. And I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put it all on my whole eyelid, the way up to the brow bone. And this just kind of lays down a base just so that way your lighter shades have something to stick onto. So just like that. Okay, so I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to dip it into the Naked Lunch. Just get it in there really good. And then I'm just going to pat it all over my lid and try to really build up that color. And this will really help your eye pop and look awake. And this looks good on any eye color. Just like that. And it doesn't have to be neat or precise. And I'm sorry I'm looking down. It's hard to... I'm trying to look in this little mirror. Okay, and then I just take a little bit and I put it like right under the arch of my eyebrow, just to kind of open things up just a little bit, so that way, and maybe you can see it, hopefully my light will pick it up, that way it kind of draws attention up. Now I'm going to take, and this brush is already dirty because I did the other eye, but this is just the Sigma, what is it, the SS217, just the travel sized one, just a small one. And I'm going to take it and I'm just going to dip it into the wedge, and then I'm going to start out here on the outer part of my eye. And since my crease on my eye is pretty defined, I have to kind of lift mine up just a little bit to make sure that I don't have a spot where I don't have color, because sometimes that happens. So I just kind of swirl it around right there in that outer part and then just drag it in, just like that. And back and forth. And then you kind of take it and just kind of smoke it up just a little bit. And then you can make that as dark as you want to. I'm going to go back in and make it just a little bit darker. Just sweep it in and out. Okay, and for your next shade, you're going to do your outer corner. And I'm just going to use the little travel size, the 219, which is just a pencil brush. I'm going to dip it into the woodwinked, which is that gold kind of coppery color, and just get it on the end. Okay, make sure I'm in shot here because I tend to go out of frame. And then start it, and I just kind of take mine and dab it like right here, kind of pull my eye out just a little bit, so I make sure I get that color in there, and then just kind of sweep it along the lash line. Just kind of sweep it inward. And you can take it in as far as you want. You don't have to go in as far as I went. I kind of have larger eyes, so if you have smaller eyes, you don't have to go in that far, because it kind of can make them look closed in together. So I'm going to put a little bit more out here in the corner, just to really define that. And then smudge it back and forth. Then if you want to, if that's not blended enough, you can take like the 224, which is just that really fluffy brush, and just kind of swirl around it. Okay, and then I'm going to take the 217 again that's already got the wedge on it, and I'm going to dip it into the wedge, just like that, and then dip it into the woodwink just a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm sweating, it's hot in here. And I'm going to just kind of dab it out here, and this is just kind of going to warm this part up just a little bit, and just go really softly with it. And you can take it in as far as you want to. You don't have to go in as far as I do. And then just take it in just a little bit, like that. And then you can take that 224 again, just that fluffy brush, and then just kind of just swirl it around just a little bit. Just blend anything out. Okay, and then I'm just going to take that 224 and dip it into the brule again. And then I'm just going to go right underneath my brow bone and just blend all that out really good. Just so I don't have any like really harsh lines or anything. And this color also works really good to clean up whatever's left out here. So that way you get a good line. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with this shader brush, and I'm just going to dip it back into the Naked Lunch, that like light pink color, and I'm just going to take it and go in the inner corner again. And you don't want to get it like in your tear duct area. And kind of drag it just like that. And that'll help brighten your eye up. Okay, let's see, is there anything else? I think that's it for shadows. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my liner, and I'm just going to use the L'Oreal, the Carbon Black Lineur Intense. And this is just like the marker type liner. And I'm not going to do anything fancy like winged liner or anything like that. I just kind of take my finger and just slightly pull out on that skin, just so you get a really good line. And kind of start at the middle with these marker ones so you don't have a bunch of product out towards the edge. No, I'll probably mess this up. There. It's like that, and then I just work my way in where the least amount of product is towards the inner corner. And I don't drag mine all the way into the inner corner just because I sometimes look tired, and that kind of, I feel like, emphasizes that. So I just go part of the way in. I don't go all the way in. Okay, and then for the bottom lashes, I'm just going to use this, what is this? The Urban Decay 24/7. And I'm trying to get rid of this pencil. It's just about gone. So that's why I'm using this one. And I just kind of am going to do the lower lash line. And I'm sorry if my eyes are red. I've got allergies bad. But I do like how this pencil glides really smooth. So there's the bottom liner. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of carbon, which, let me go to this palette. And I'm just going to dip just a flat, little tiny flat brush in it. And this, I'm just going to set that bottom liner because this Urban Decay one will not stay on my waterline if I don't set it with some type of black powder or, you know, in some type of shadow. So I'm just going to set it with that. And I just kind of drag mine into my lash line just to make my lashes look fuller on the bottom. So hopefully I did that on camera. This is so hard to stay in frame. But there's that. Okay, so for lashes, I'm just going to use, this one is the Professional Super Thick Mascara by Covergirl. And this is one of my favorites to add volume. And this makes your lashes look super thick. So I just take it and I just kind of rub it back and forth at the base of my lashes just to give it a little bit of thickness and volume down there. Back and forth. And then this is what I also use on my bottom lashes, just because I never have any transfer issues with this. I don't end up with smudges halfway through the day under my eyes, so I love this one for that. And then to add a little bit of length to it, because my lashes are kind of short, I'm going to use the, I guess you call it the Lycra Lash Extender by Rimmel. Comes in a tube like this. And then I'm just going to put one coat of that on just to add some length. And I don't take it all the way to the base of the lashes. I just do it on the outer part of my lashes, just so that way they don't look kind of spidery. So there it is. So that's it for eyes. So I'll zoom out and okay, for products on my cheeks, I just used this one you can get at the drugstore. It's just the Jane Be Pure Mineral Blush, if I can say it. And this one is in Soft Mink. It's just a really pretty, it looks natural and soft. It just gives a soft glow to your cheeks, if you can see it. I mean, it's just really subtle, so I really like that for like an everyday blush. It works well. And then for lips, all I have on is the Milani, the new HD lipstick in Classy Nude. And it looks like this. And it's just so simple. I mean, I feel like I don't want to overdo it just for daytime, just, you know, to go, you could wear this to school or anything like that. So this is just soft and simple and easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment box and I'll get back to you. So talk to you later. Bye.